Hello, I'm TheZOMBIEJ. It's time for another showcase video on some, sets that I rebuilt last night, including a couple Hero Factory sets and a Legends of Chima set. So we'll go ahead and do that one. It's, based on this, Gorzan. I took apart my King Kong mock in order to rebuild Gorzan, he's Gorilla Guy. And, yeah, he's got a big old mace, half gold and half trans dark blue, which is pretty cool. It'd be nice if, it came in both. It'd be nice if both colors came with two copies of the same half, so that you can have one gold mace and one trans dark blue mace. That's the incentive to buy a second Gorzan. Now, there's some Sharpie wear on this guy, and the stickers are gone, but hey, I suppose if I have to, I can order the sticker sheet off of Bricklink. There he is. Yeah, he's got the big old paws, and the fur pieces in black, which is a nice color for this piece. I like it. The fingers are all dark gray of some sort. He's very stubby with the legs, the lower legs specifically. The upper legs are perfectly fine. The wide armor shell piece, torso armor also in gunmetal, feet are in gunmetal, and the paws are in black. There's a total of 5 4-length armor shell pieces in black. 2 Glatorian necks in light gray, dark gray, so that's pretty cool. This is the very little back armor he has. So he does have a neck. It's kind of hard to show off, but he does have a neck. So there we go. He does have this big, wide chest armor in gold. I don't know how many of these they've produced now. There was the Stormer chest armor in white. There's the gold one. There's the black one that came with Onua Master. Then there was a lime green one that came with Hulk. Yeah, they did the superhero ultra builds. I never got any of those. I had an incomplete Batman. That's my experience with the DC Ultra builds. And, well, I'm not sure how many more of these they had in several colors, but those are the only colors I could think of. White, black, gold, and lime green. This shaft piece has been used ad nauseum, and yeah, so there we go. Articulation, well, that's a loose. Fucking friction adders. These things I've come across way too often last night, and I'm so sick of these fucking things. In fact, they break too! Remember my rant video from yesterday? I was talking about CCBS and construction joints in general, and how the sockets always fucking break. It doesn't matter how thick the plastic is, how much goes into the piece, it'll always break. These friction adders are no different. They break. It's insane. Well, with that out of the way, so the posability is typical, obviously. Well, that is Gorzan, so Mr. Gorilla Man. I'll put you right there. And I'll find a space on the shelf to put you. The only Legends of Chima set that I haven't rebuilt yet is Chi Eris. I'll have to get a new copy of Eris at some point because, I'm missing a piece. I don't know how many pieces I'm missing. I know I had to steal one for Icare because Icare, Creature of Fire, one of his tail feather things broke in transit as we were moving. So that sucks. But yeah, Now, Hero Factory sets. This was the last one I built last night, and I had to sacrifice a mock, I think, in order to build this. Luckily, I had all the parts. It was relatively easy to find all the parts. This is Ogrum. It's an ugly ogre thing. Right. Got this big old mace and these paws in brown. I actually found an incomplete one of these at a thrift store one day. My grandmother and I were at a thrift store one day, and I found this. To be honest, it was interesting, and I decided to have her buy it for me because I needed the parts. So, there's the ugly mug of this thing. Ooh, at least you wouldn't see this kind of ogre in Lord of the Rings, would you? Not much back coverage except for the spine tail of the evil brain. Tusks, those are cool. 5 Paraka minifig spines. You got 3 of them right here on this. Yeah. I don't know what that's supposed to do, but just watch the Brain Attack episode. 3 of these Paraka minifig limbs or Exoforce arms, if you will, in Metro Green. Also in Metro Green, torso armor. Also in Metro Green, lower leg armor. Brown Paraka feet. Now, that is pretty cool. If you want to switch out Avac's feet, Paraka Avac, or Avac as I call them, I think, Avac, you got an option here. So, I think that'll work, most likely. Speaking of Avac, you've got these Avac spines, or Paraka spines, in brown. I actually have a 3rd one of those, and guess where it came from? The Paraka Stronghold, because of the minifig Avac figure. Trans greenish colored armor pieces. There's about 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's a couple of armor shells. These are, what are these? These are bulbous armor shells. And of course, we got the chest armor. Yeah. Big old mace. 4 linkages being used here. This fucking connector piece in brown took so long to find. It was aggravating. Seriously. What the flying fuck is it about these things? And now I'm out of these, obviously, so I can't build anything else. So, articulation, well, the head's limited a little bit. It can go up like that. That looks goofy. Go all the way down like that. You can get some expression out of it. Obviously, you know, do that, I guess. You know, this is supposed to give the illusion of the paw piece holding the thing, but it's also, the paw is further back than it should be. Or maybe this is further up than it should be. Ooh, hit the camera, of course. The arms are not really well restricted. These can move, obviously. This one's loose, I think. Legs, obviously, can move. He can squash you. He can take a dump on you. So that is Ogrum. Now that I have Ogrum built, I can take Breeze and Ogrum apart in order to build the combination models. Stay tuned for that at some point. Which reminds me, I have to rebuild Skarox now. Yeah, I had 2 copies of Skarox and Raka in order to build that combo model. I also had 2 copies of Ogrum and Breeze at one point. What happened to them? Well, actually, no, I had 2 copies of Breeze. Obviously, the second copy is dead, but the second copy of Ogrum was just parts. At, like I said, at a thrift store. It was pretty cheap. So, yeah. Go over there, ogre. Alright, before we get into the 3rd set, Alright, this third set I talked about in a video yesterday. And that is Furno XL, of course. Yeah, LEGO redeemed themselves after the meme-worthy atrocity that was Stormer XL. It wasn't really that bad, but it was just kind of a little bit more basic than Rocket XL was. Rocket XL had a lot of parts to it. That's the thing. And, well, while this doesn't have as many parts as Rocket XL does, it has more parts than Stormer XL does, I think. And it also looks better than Stormer XL. So, yay, good job, LEGO. I love this sword. Look at this sword. It's this blade piece with this fire thing, with this. This is the perfect sword for a fire character, and he shoots fire out of it as if he's a Toa-Tahu clone of some sort. So that's pretty fucking cool. Obviously, the hero core is right there, protected by these guards, squished down. He's got the pecs, of course. Pecs. And he's got these side assemblies right here on his back. Yeah, he's got the cape. The cape is cut up a little bit. I apologize for that. This hand is a little bit loose in the socket. Oh, that's loose too. These, obviously the 3-length are an armor shell in trans orange. And then there's these mace halves, which, why? I don't know. They look aesthetically pleasing. The shield. It has the Hero Factory H on it, and it has a couple of flames. His hand is not holding this thing. That's right. It's just a socket. It's just the fucking socket. The legs are probably the worst part of this set. It's just a little too simple. But they were using friction adders up the wazoo on this character. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is excessive, but hey, I get why they needed to do that. So, a couple of 5-length armor shells in red, as well as silver feet, obviously, and silver torso pieces upside down. So you could clearly see what direction they went with Tahu Master. Also, big gap right here in the crotch region. You can obviously give him a penis if you wanted to, but meh. Also, the visor has a print. It's kind of interesting, actually. You flip it up, and, well, there's this ugly-ass fucking face. This is the worst version of Furno's helmet. It's bigger than it needs to be. It's trying to be like an evolution of the original helmet that they went back to for Breakout, but it just looks hideous. I mean, look at this fucker. Doesn't it look fuck ugly? I mean, fuck. Yeah, so we'll just put the visor back down. There we go. He looks better. Good. The use of these wide armor shell pieces with these gunmetal pieces to make it look like he's got pecs. Interesting choice there, I must say. This is falling apart. There we go. There, trying to fix it on camera. Don't judge. Don't judge me. There we go. Overall posability, head is a little limited here and there, but it's still posable. It gets the job done. The arms can move in every which way they choose. This one's a little loose, and so is this. Whoa! Yeah, that's loose. Because of the friction adders, you've got this going on, and yeah, he can still, raise up his leg and take a shit on you. No. You can get Furno into some pretty fucking awesome poses, and the friction adders definitely help with the stability, because with all this mass going on up top, the less than stellar legs have to accommodate for the stuff that's up here. At least they didn't give him wings, like fire wings. That would be weird. But they did what they could with Furno XL here, and I think it's better than Stormer XL. I'm not going to rebuild Stormer XL. In fact, if I have to, I'll purchase a new copy of Stormer XL at some point, but not anytime soon. But yeah, Furno XL, definitely better than Stormer XL, if I recall. And probably the second best out of the three. Obviously, Rocka XL is the third. I mean, the first. They really knocked it out of the park with Furno XL, and like they killed it with Furno with Rocka XL, and they came back and did a fantastic job with Furno XL. This is probably the best version of Furno we've got. I'm just gonna say that right now because just look at this thing. He looks awesome. I like the addition of the cape. It's unnecessary, but hey, I guess for a commanding, chief of command or whatever for the Hero Factory, he deserves a cape. So that's cool. I don't like how his mask helmet thing is just so freaking huge. It's massive. I mean, it looks like he's trying to be an anime character sometimes, but I guess proportionately it doesn't matter. He's a robot after all, so this little spike piece is nice too. I do like these little blade-like pieces. Those are pretty cool. I have 6 of these fuckers in gold. I don't know what to do with them. Actually, I might have an idea. So that is Furno XL. The H for the Hero Factory on this shield, I mean, it works because he's pretty much the poster boy of the Hero Factory, and I guess it works because why not? He was there for every fucking wave, even the dreaded fucking invasion from below. So I'll put you right there. So that is all 3 of the builds, all 3 of the sets that I have rebuilt. And you know what, with Gorzan it was easy because I just had to remove parts off of my King Kong mock and, slap on the original parts, and there you go. I even had to reference the directions, the instructions, in order to make sure I had the right parts. And there's a crack on one of these fucking bushings. Ugh, I hate when that happens. These bushings are incredibly prone to breakage. It's not funny. Seriously. The fact that I've had so many of these... In fact, there's 2 of these that are broken right here, right there, side by side. Yeah, I hate this. This is stupid. But the point is, Gorzan is back, and so are these other 2 sets. Now, where I'm going to store them, I have no idea, but I'll figure that out at some point. Now, obviously, as you can tell back there, those shelves have been put up, and the bottom one has the Borak Kyle on it, the 3 that I have, and the other one, up top, yeah, has the Borak. Now, you might not be able to tell from here, but you can tell it's not level. Those shelves are not level. I just wanted to get them up, and I got them up. So, there you go. I felt like I should have, explained this in previous videos, but I didn't. So, those shelves are finally up, so I'm just happy that they're up. Someday I'll probably go back and redo it, but I don't want to, because that's more holes that have to be put into the wall. It's stupid. So yeah, that's basically... Oh yeah, I had to take apart my little Micro Tahu mock, and so his spirit remains in this polypropylene that is also damaged, because I don't remember why. I vaguely remember actually, scraping it against the, what was it, the concrete, back years ago. I was outside, and our patio had concrete, I guess you could say, and I was just messing around with the mask and scraping it along, and I guess that did that. There's some scrapes up top as well, and this is a polypropylene piece, so it's guaranteed to have a lot of damage. It's prone to doing that, obviously, but at least the golden one is fine. So that's on that Tahoe mock that's back there, obviously. So anyway, that's it for this video. I'm gonna get back to work on building. I don't know what I'm gonna build next, but actually, yeah, I do. I'm gonna try and rebuild the Furno bike at some point, as well as Speed of Demon's bike, just so I can do a comparison video on them. But don't expect that anytime soon. It'll be later on, I suppose. So, in the meantime, I'm just gonna be rebuilding other character sets. Other beast creatures, like Scarox, for example. I'm going to do that, and Aquagon. So yeah, these beast creatures are fucking cool. I'm also going to do Bruiser, so stay tuned for that. And you know what? I might bring back Bulk as well from Brain Attack, so get subscribed if you haven't already. And stay tuned, because, yeah, I don't know what else to say at this point. Go to the community section of my YouTube channel and you'll see a picture of Liwa Mata, who's up there, with the exclusive trans-lime green Kanohi Miru. Yeah, someone pestered me about that like months ago, and so I figured I'd take a new picture of that in color, and well, you're welcome. Don't ask about it again. Now, I guess that's it, so stay tuned for more videos. I'm TheZOMBIEJ. I'll see you folks later. Have a good fucking day, and peace.